Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to live coverage midweek action of the Angular Football League, the male senior division, that is. And yes, it's good to be back from the long Easter break. It's going to be a midweek game, will be the Eagles Claw in the green, and they will be playing against the attackers in the blue, dark blue and black. Welcome to AI Live coverage right here from the Raymond Igisha Technical Center right here in Rainbow City, Anguilla, where we'll be bringing you this match live and lively. Wherever you are, we are happy that you took the time again to join us, and we welcome you back after what was a much needed Easter weekend. Your commentator this evening is Tony Fleming, and I will be joined by the Minuteman as all the preliminaries has been put out of the way. It's the Tackers who would have had the kickoff. The players already started. We've got the referee for this match is Tashim Fleming. He's assisted by Van Persie, Kamal Harden Hodge. It's good to see him back on the line as well. But it's the attackers mounting an attack, but the ball is partially blocked there, and a roll into the hands of the goalkeeper there. And it's going to be an interesting encounter between these two teams. The Eagles Claw, after they would have started impressively, winning 4 matches on the trot, saw themselves losing the remaining 4 in the first round, but they so far have started off the second round beating the Western Predators 6-0. The attackers, on the other hand, they are in 4th position at the moment and looking to rebuild from a number and a string of losses that they would have had. And so these two teams will be certainly looking for supremacy here in grabbing all 3 points in this encounter here this evening. And as I go over to my fellow commentator there and say good evening to the Minuteman, Remy Minute. Good evening, Remy. Welcome. Yes, and well, I did had a talk with one of the attackers players in the person of, well, I don't think, well, he's actually striking, Khalid, and he's saying he's going to score on hat-trick. Here is the man, Chadwick Samuel, motoring down the line, but that's going to be an infringement. It seems as though, yes, could have ill afford that. Actually should have really been pulling out of that challenge, because the ball had already been into the hands of the goalkeeper there, in that of Randy Gomez, and the heavy follow through there of Chadwick Walton. Well, not don't Chadwick Samuel. Chadwick Walton is the cricketer for Jamaica. He's from Jamaica, but he's not a cricketer. So Chadwick Samuels there is momentum, and certainly the boot may have appeared to maybe hit the goalkeeper Gomez there, maybe in his chest. So he's been given some attention there, and players being held up just a little bit. But Remy, your thoughts on how the first round would have gone so far, and what are some of the surprises that you may be looking for as we head into the second round?
Well, yes, Tony, the first round, I thought it was a great one. I think all teams has measured their length of how how can they go about the second round. They would have a lot of training and matches to match with that. And in the end, we have like 4 teams pretty much in front. As we know, Ducks is leading the way. Can they hold on to that lead? We know the Diamonds is there. The Lions is still there watching on. And, it all was a great first round, Tony. But second round, as most of the coaches are saying, it's going to be interesting. They believe that we will see better football in the second round, and who knows? Some coaches are saying a new team might emerge.
Well, so far the Ducks has been in the ascendancy. They are the only unbeaten team so far. They would have just drawn the solitary match so far, but they have, aside from that drawn game, have won out on all of the matches so far. So at the moment, they will be the team to beat. The Diamonds themselves as well has started off very, very well and are in a real nice, comfortable position to get into the playoffs at the end of round number 2. And so they will be looking to at least maintain that steady second spot. They have only lost that one solitary match to the Ducks United, and at the moment a point behind. And so some real interesting encounters to come. We're certainly going to be separating the men from the boys at the end of the things, and to see who will be the 4 teams into the playoffs so far. If the league were to climax today, it certainly would be the Diamonds, the Ducks United, the Roaring Lions, and the Attackers. But the other team aren't that far. The Eagles themselves are not far behind the Attackers in terms of the point standings, just a point behind. And a win here for the Eagles Claw will certainly put them in good stead. But here,
Yes, indeed, for sure. I'm sure the Eagles Claw are looking very much to stay in that, to further their position, as you said. A win for them would be great. Just a while ago, I thought they had a very good chance, but I think Chad must have carried the ball too much, and even when it reached the goalkeeper Gomez, he was supposed to just give it up. But nevertheless, the Eagles Claw is looking good so far in the first 6 minutes. We'll see if they can keep up that momentum.
yes, here is Attackers trying to mount an attack there. Good move there from that read. I'll give it the teams in just a brief bit. Khalid Brooks, he's trying to get past the player over there. Cross coming through, blocked there, trying to boot there of the Eagles Club player. Here is Chad again. He tend to want to use his speed a lot, but a good defender will certainly out, and that's going to be an infringement. That should have been a foul there, but I guess Fleming says the position has been picked up there by the Attackers. Castle Rogers losing out there. So a little bit slow on the trying to recover. Here is Brown. He's looking for some help. Does find Stewie, former Ducks United player, Ramey, and
National player also.
well, national player
And
also,
veteran.
and looking to see whether or not he can bring some impetus to the Eagles Claw. Ball pushed through. Here is ball just coming across. There is Javier Brooks. An easy control there. Mason sent to Val Duke. There's not in the end. Does find Lee, and the ball is being pushed into touch. The teams, the lineup so far we've got for the Attackers. It's Javier Brooks, who is number 14, number 17. Khalid Brooks, number 27. Centerval Duke, number 1. Randy Gomez in goal, number 16. Vashawn Hodge, number 6. Tyreek Joseph, number 3. Keon Lee, number 23. Hassan Mason, number 2. Shaquai Reed, number 10. Terrence Castle Rogers, the captain. And rounding out the team is Rasheem Thompson. He wears the number 8 shirt. It's going to be, I'm not sure why he had lots of space. I'm not too sure why he let it run outside, really. He thought he could have at least picked up on that position and tried to mount an attack going forward, but it's... Here is, that looks like Francis Clays. And good move from Centerval Duke. Number 6 player there I'm looking to see number 6, Remy. Certainly looks like a new face. Tyreek Joseph. Excuse me.
Maybe a new face.
Yeah, Tyreek Joseph. Certainly a new.
A lot of people move around.
Not too sure if I would have seen him in the league before playing for any particular team. Here is Special Brooks. Clears the ball upfield. Headed away there. And Vashon. The Eagles, good move there. Good move and good pass, but just a little too much weight on the pass after that splendid move, getting through 2 players there, both Joseph and Rogers, and had some good acre of space to pass into the player there in Stuart Murray.
Hold on the ball too long.
Not.
Yes, Tony, he hold the ball too long.
What is Randy Gomez doing? I'm not too sure.
Too long. You know that.
The Eagles clad team sees Sean Brown wears the number 11 shirt. Number 14, well, he's not playing. Number 9, Charmaine Charles. Number 69, Raikel Cyril. Number 18, Nicholas Deshenko. Number 11, Khalifa Francis. Number 3, Darlan Garden. Number 12, Keanu Jeffords. Number 6, Stuart Murray. Number 7, Filian Robinson, sorry. Number 17, Chadwick Samuels. And we're in the number 1 short, Daniel Thompson. So it's an indirect free kick, Remy. And certainly a good opportunity for the Eagles claw to draw force blood here. We've seen looks like Shami. Well, and really great save there, coming through the wall there. And I'm certainly sure that Randy Gomez might have seen that one really late, but he got down expertly and really clutched onto that one to save the day. Well, certainly had to do that because he was the one who would have held on to the ball a little bit too long and caused that indirect free kick. Here is Hassan Mason. Joseph. Good ball over there to Khalid. Trying to get past the player there. Here is Reed. Dispossessed. But recovering is Thompson. Good move there from Thompson. Rogers finding Khalid Brooks. It appears as though he probably looks as though he was a little far forward. But, well, Van Persie certainly has more sharper eyes than I do. And he's closer to the play than I am. And he did not really raise the flag. There's a pass back to the ball being played back there to Gomez, who finds center foul Duke. And here's Rogers. Not effecting the pass well to find Lee. Murray. So, Remy, you could say good action here between these two teams so far, fighting and battling for supremacy, especially in midfield. The game has looked real spirited and bright so far.
Yeah, so far so good, but the attackers, they don't have the strength of some of their players, as you may notice. The attacking forwards is a little weak. And so the Eagles Claw have a good defense. There's a chance here for Chad if he crosses the ball, but he plays all for himself. And
good work from Lee there, but in the way is Murray. He goes back. There, bad pass, and some Brown and Lee fighting for it, and I must say really good shielding there from Sean Brown though.
Yeah, just
shields the ball well.
Just to finish what I was saying. What I noticed with the Eagles Claw attacking forward, Chad is not passing the ball. He wants to do it on his own, and I'll just tell you that point blank. That's what I'm saying. If he can stringline the ball with the help he has, Stewart and the other guys are there, I think something could happen for them. But the two chances we will see opportunity with he running down the line, he don't want to pass.
Well, a good statistician there in the man Livingston, Porty Clifton, says that he's the most consistent goal scorer here.
Well, he's been lucky.
And you'll see ball is still in play, and Centre Duke is just
He's matched.
yeah. So
But Tony, I think the second round is going to be full of excitement, and knowing that all the teams want to get ahead of where they are, we're going to see some good football, brother. It's be nice to see that. I like that. I like competition.
well, I'm not too sure whether or not they will be giving a trophy for the end of the round. Most of the stuff really comes into here is Lee trying to control it, but he's been dispossessed. I think that's by Jeffords or Robinson, beg your pardon. And so, Remy, I would think that all of these teams will certainly have their work cut out heading into the remaining of these games as well. The second round has just started. We have only played 2 matches so far in the first round. The Eagles Club opening up with a 6-0 victory over the Western Predators, and then it was the Limers and the Spartans playing to a 0-0 draw, and to the Limers team really looking to get back into the pick of things. They have found themselves way back in the pecking order, and maybe looking to see how best they can really build on the remaining games that they have so far in the second round. And I'm certainly sure, though, too, even though the Western Predators, they have not won a match as yet, I'll be looking to see whether or not they can get a point. Here is a ball being chipped over, and France is not taking any chances whatsoever, just clears it out for a throw-in. We are into the 17 minutes of play, still 0-0. Here is Centre Duke being hustled off the ball there by Stewie. Remy, we've seen quite a number of transfers to the transfer window. I was told as well that the player there, an infringement there on the part there of Charmaine Charles, was told that the man himself, Tajay Johnson, wants to go and join the attackers as well. So we'll probably have to wait until the next season. Here's a cross from Lee, but the ball being pushed, was blocked across the goal line, and it's going to be the first corner for the
That's why he's not here today.
attackers.
For attackers.
Yes, so yes, he has had quite a bit of transfers going on. So
But all that is to keep the spirit of the football on the level
it's a
high.
short corner pass to Joseph. Nice chip down over, but Reed not really affecting the header as he would have liked. Not getting the direction or the power on target, and it's going to be a goal kick there to the Eagles Club. Short one taken, finds Sean Brown. Sean Brown is playing in a bit of a defensive position. We know he has played some football up in the offensive third,
He's playing in all areas.
and has
Fits in
scored
all
some
areas.
goals as well.
I'm not seeing Duncan.
No,
Close.
no, not seen. Yes,
But the closers hold their end pretty well. I mean, they have managed to go through the rough surface of the beginning of when they came out. Now I think they are still in okay. They just have to continue winning and get there. They don't expect to get there overnight. So do the lesser teams. I know the Western Predators would have some good players sign up to them. I will look forward to see them in action. But all the teams have had the opportunity to grab who they want.
Ball's been floated over, and player there going down, maybe just picking up a knock there. But number 12 is really a little bit too shifting some players out there. See the physio again has been called on.
So Tony, in the 20th minute, we are here at the Raymond Gishat Stadium in the Valley. Is football action at its very best. And we are in the second round of the AFA football male league competition, and it's the battle between the Eagles Claw and the Attackers. Who's going to come off or open their account in the first round, in the first half? We'll have to wait and see. So far, chances, half a chance, full chance. What do you think, Tony? We seen a full chance or half a chance?
A couple of half a chances, really, and we see one good shot going through
Gomez, almost.
Gomez, who really saved the ball very, very well. But it's going to be some real exciting action, I think, to come in this match, in this one. So it's not missing any football, really. The player there has been given some treatment. That looks like Charles is walking gingerly. Charmaine Charles, better known as Naldo, walking gingerly out to the sideline. And it's going to be a throw-in from our side, or touchline here. Sean Brown has got the ball. I want to say we appreciate your viewership. We thank you for joining us again. You see throw going in. Rogers heads away, held up the field by Lee. The ball bounced. Here is a shot on goal, but no problem there for Randy Gomez at all. It's a good shot coming through there from Keanu Jeffords. Here is Khalid Brooks. Finds Joseph. Can't control. And here is Francis. He does. It's not. That's Robinson, who does control well. Here is Murray. Murray has acres of space in front of him. And, doesn't really have a real right foot to power the ball across the face of the goal.
He better find a right foot, and Gomez is down. But Murray had acres of space with the experience he had, national level experience. I thought he would have gone through and placed that ball. But he decided to pass it.
Well, the mistake that Murray made really was that he was playing the ball with the wrong foot, actually. Instead of playing it with his right foot, he was pushing the ball with his left foot.
And he's a left footer.
That looks very, very much unorthodox. And in the end, realizing that he had to cross the ball with his right foot, and just gotten a weak, tame push into the hands of Gomez. Brooks. Good move from Javier Brooks. Finds Joseph. Joseph does well. And, but been upended. Thought that probably would have been fouled as well. But referee there right on tab says no. Here is Murray. Again. This time he uses his left foot, and I'm not too sure if it's rugby it's playing on out there, but it's an opportunity going away. Good strip there from That's the player there in Reed. He finds Keon Lee. He has a lot of space. Does find Joseph. Good ball. Joseph turns. Returns the favor. Lee still with some space in front of him, but misses out. And it seems as though there's a little bit of
Tension.
play there between Brown and Lee. But Khalid had Keon Lee had acres of space in front of him. I thought he would have electing to just use up that space, but stopped the ball and eventually missed it. Here is Lee. Joseph finds Lee again, but the ball is cleared away there from the defender there of Sean Brown. Into the 25th minute of play. We are still all deadlock here. Khalid Brooks finds Lee, turns, but he's confronted there. Does go back to Vashan, and Vashan loses out. Stewart and pushed it inside. Find Chad, but Thompson coming back, and Samuels was in an offside post, and so it's going to be an offside kick there to the attackers. Taken quickly to the number 16 player there in Vashan Hodge. He has sent to Duke. Duke chips the ball over, and good idea, but maybe just moving just a little too quickly there was Joseph there. I think Centerval Duke though should have at least disguised that pass a bit more, and probably might have gotten it, but they all saw what was coming. Here is a careless free kick. That's Reed. He's making some move. Reed does get past, but in the end,
That's Khalid? Come on.
the ball falls to Francis, who clears. Lee. He has Brown with him. Lee does left Brown scattering on the ground and squeeze it back, but
No help came.
good idea, but not as hard as the pass should have been going there to Shaquai Reed, but Lee getting away from Sean Brown there, and maybe not pegs not holding there for Sean Brown.
Maybe Sean Brown was so eager to take on Lee, he lost his grounds.
Throw taken, center ball Duke. Here is again Keon Lee and Brown. Good move there from Jeffers.
Jeffers looking good.
Looking very fleet-footed. The big man, Hastings Mason, coming across and getting that one out. And Mason, I think you made me lose on Sunday.
Mason made you lose on Sunday. We'll talk about that a little on the halftime.
Not covering as much as he's doing there now.
I was wondering how the breakthrough went in, so you're holding your core very well.
It's going to be a throw-in again, and again you can really see some real heated exchanges there between Sean Brown and Kean Lee. They
got something going on.
Have to be very careful.
The referee had to caution them.
The referee coming over now, and
they have something going on.
Yes, I mean, it's good competition, good competitive fervor being dished out there by both players. All they need to do now is make sure that they're able to control their cool. Centerval Duke, fine Lee, good pass. Duke getting it to there to Joseph, but Joseph can't control. The ball rolls into the hand of the goalkeeper there in Thompson, and it's puts the ball upfield. Only to find Special there in central defense. Goes to Hodge, who pushes it nicely wide to the left. Thompson, a long rolling shot there. Certainly won't trouble the goalkeeper. Here is Naldo. Charmaine Charles cuts past Castle very nicely. Push the ball in field. Again, you have to be very careful because Chadwick Samuels is very fleet-footed, and those are the kind of goals that he really likes to score. Yes. Again, given away there by Hodge. Charles can't control. Thompson puts the ball upfield for Well, good uh, possession one back there by Reed, and a very horrible pass there from
Khalid.
Khalid Brooks. Mason clears. The ball finds Samuels. Samuels looking for space. Samuel dip of the shoulder, and but good move there from Samuel, just dipping that right shoulder and then cutting it back to the left, but maybe not as powerful of a left shot that he would have liked. Ball just trickles across the face of the goal for a goal kick, Remy.
Good effort here by the Eagles claws. I thought it was a good effort, but as you say, it wasn't a shot that you could really, that could pass Gomez in either way. But Tony, I thought they would have Stewie playing on the left side, knowing that he's strong on his left foot.
Well,
but I guess they started him off so for now.
Well, they're saying it's a corner kick, so
yeah,
Chad probably took a deflection.
Yeah, it would have touched someone, I believe. Maybe the defender.
Well,
Cannot be the goalkeeper for sure.
Took quite a while to. Nevertheless, it's going to be a corner kick for the Eagles club. And
well, they got numbers in.
He's got. Francis is one of those persons who hit the ball very well. Here's corner kick taken, heads going up, ball dropping, cleared partially, and there's a shot, and the ball just rolls agonizingly close to that left upright of Gomez for a goal kick win.
Gomez into the box. If it was directed to the goal, it would have been the goal. Well, you have to use that. That's why they're there. Cross the ball.
See a throw taken and cleared away there. The ball being picked up there by that young player out there. And that need to get close to him to see his number there.
Which one? For the attackers or
the Eagles claw.
The guy in the center?
Clear skin player out there on the
I can't see his number from here.
It's not Joseph Tazi for sure. It's one of the players that usually plays for the Eagles claw. Here's Stuart Murray. Cuts inside, cuts past Lee, chips over nicely, but that one is going to roll into the hand there of Gomez, but not before.
Look like a 9 though.
Chadwick Samuel bowled over player there in Khalid. May have probably just picked a knocked up on the Achilles. Certainly not the player special will want to have knock for sure. Here is Joseph. Nice pass there to
Khalid again.
Khalid. Dribbling for all his worth. Now he finds good move Van
Spoony.
Good move Smooth Spoony there, but pass rolls to Brown, who finds Charles. Charles loses possession. Castle Rogers. Idea was good, but the height not high enough. Certainly had the right idea. Had that ball gotten over the head there of the player, thing what's his name?
Brown.
He would have been in some business.
Brown.
Yeah, here is Murray. Pushes the ball back. And
you know, Tony, you're playing on the line right here. In the case of Murray, you get a ball. Nobody really troubling you too much. Brown is ahead of you. you want to give him a direct pass on the line, and he's moving forward. Why not just put the ball forward, let him run for it? He have all the space there. These are things we do all the time in football. We want to give a direct pass, but on the line, sometimes it's not accurate. It's better if you kick it downhill. It will be more accurate, even though it passes him, he'll run after it. At that level, I mean, all level of masters, I would prefer direct passes straight to you. You understand? And to avoid it from running. At this level, it's right there.
This Philion Robinson, actually picking up an infringement there.
That's a dangerous area.
And Terence Castle-Rogers, he steps over the ball. And there's a 2-man wall there.
I would go for the goal. What do you think?
Joseph
I'll go east
coming
and the
close
back
as well. Not too sure what Casa is thinking, whether he will try to beat the goalkeeper, whether from the far side or from the near side. There. Wow, that's
it could work, but he didn't kick it hard enough.
He
didn't kick it hard enough.
Floated it nicely, but the thing is that the
enough.
goalkeeper was a lot, came off his line, even though the player there is that looks like Keon Lee was running through, would have actually, and like he did, collided with the goalkeeper, and hence it's a free kick. So good alert keeping there by the young man there in Thompson in goal for the Eagles club. Had he wait for the ball to drop, it certainly would have put him in some trouble. Here is Charmaine Charles. Ball been booted over field. Nice touch over field, but can't get to the ball. There is a player there in Murray. Here is Joseph. And Khalid Brooks. I think.
He's trying, Tony.
Khalid still with position and the shot. Thought he lost the chance though to really take that ball down quickly and pushed on, allowing the ball to drop, and hence allowing the defenders to come back as well. Here is a toss out there, finds Joseph. Joseph looks up, goes to the middle to Casa. Casa is dispossessed there from Arnaldo. And it's Francis who passes. Samuels returns the favor there. Here is Samuels. Cross goal, but Gomez collects cleanly. Into the 37 minutes of play. Still all square here. That's a good pass, and well, rough play there, but that's Craig. Well, this says Dallan Garden wearing the number 3 shirt. Here is attackers trying to mount an attack again. The ball is with Khalid Brooks. He cuts inside. Find Terence Castle-Rogers. He is challenged. A heavy touch there from Joseph. Loses out there, but Thompson clears, recovers position. He's got Brooks again. Brooks crosses, and the ball is been missed, but well, I'm seeing a flag up, and well, it's going to be
an offside call.
An offside call, yes.
Offside call, yeah. In the 39 minutes, Tony. No action yet. Nothing on target to shout about.
Not yet.
Nobody want to open an
Sean
account.
Brown cutting inside, but he's been challenged here by Lee. Gets it over to Stuart Murray. Controls now. He looks up. Murray goes past Centre Balduke. Well, can't goes past Centre Balduke.
That's a wall.
And I think good.
That's a wall.
Good.
Where's the pass, Duke?
Well, this time he gives up the fall, but
it's not a fence, Tony. It's a wall. How do you expect to pass, Duke?
But what good tactical
Duke did well.
Positioning of the body there between
and Stuart complain.
and Murray.
He complained.
Duke just ran into the lane, or just
And
stopped
blocked it.
into the lane actually, and good control there by Terence Castle Rogers,
high.
but a pass. Well, this could be trouble, but eventually cleared away. Again, some rope play and a shot. The goalkeeper.
What a save!
So all happening here in the 40th minute of play. The keeper almost making a meal of things, but recovering nicely. That's a really good one-handed acrobatic save there to keep his team at all square here. And not only that, but they as well momentarily mounting an attack. Here is Kean Lee. He's looking for players. Does find Khalid, but
Too much running for him.
Khalid is not. The ball is still in play.
Yes, but there's too much running for him.
What's
He's
going
saving
on?
energy.
Well, it's outside now.
He's saving energy.
See, throw taken quickly. Read, challenge, and poor clearance
So
there from.
Take me through that excitement we just see there, Tony, man.
Well, the first mistake the keeper made was coming and not getting the clearance
He
properly.
misses the ball.
Yes, and the defenders themselves did not help him very well, but really got back well and
Made a great save.
save of the match so far.
Khalid outside. He's moving too slow.
It's not going to count because Khalid has been adjudged to be in an offside position. So it's all evens here into the 41st minute of play, but good end-to-end action so far between these two teams. Seeing some really good play, but there's not a goal to show for it yet. Well, good move, attempted move there, but can't control. Here is Khalifa Francis, comes wide and find Duke. Duke goes quickly to, again, that's going to be a card for sure, because
In a good position
they
for a
have
free
been
kick.
at it all day, and Sean Brown is certainly going to be cautioned. And
Well, they've had their little, tension earlier. Now, Sean Brown just
move
making
there
sure
from-
that he don't pass him. He'd rather give up the ball.
well, you certainly have to be on his P's and Q's now, because
Yeah.
he won't be able to be playing as aggressive as he was playing before that card.
Now, Tony,
So it's going to be Joseph now who will take the
free kick.
free kick.
They look for heads or goal.
Well,
How they looking for Mason?
the way how the Eagles class lined up, they lined up pretty well, giving the goalkeeper lots of space
Space
to.
to come out.
Yes. Oh,
What was that?
well, you
Goal!
see, it's a goal, but it's offside. There's an opportunity there going,
Oh boy.
Dan
Saved by the
Corsi.
bell.
But it was a horrible free kick actually, but an even more horrible clearance there from the Eagles class. So they're living quite dangerously here as we're heading closer to
Hey.
the halftime whistle.
There's a discussion. You never know. It could be a goal. There's a discussion.
Well, it can't be a goal. Well, I don't think
You
it'll be
never
a
know.
goal. I've seen Tashi in blue.
There's a
and,
discussion. Tony, you never know. It's not over yet.
well, if he was going to overrule, he would have done that already.
So why he went up there for?
Well, that's the question, and that's why I said I've seen him done
Is
that,
that-
already.
Is
so
that poor
that's-
officiating?
yeah, well,
Or he just want to get a...
likes the
And
talk.
if
So,
he over a goal now, what's going to happen?
well,
To be a controversy there.
well, he likes to talk.
Long
The
discussion.
linesman has had his flag up, and I am not sure what the discussion is because the linesman had his flag raised. So, see, not too sure why that big in the game.
Well, he's on camera. I guess he's just, exercising his rights.
No, but
There was no need for discussion. That's what
So
you're telling
it's
me.
free kick held over there. Thompson control. Joseph chips the ball upfield. Francis partially heading away there. Here is attackers again trying to mount an attack, but
Everybody falling.
Rashid goes down and recovers nicely. But dispossessed there is Shakwai, and in the end the ball rolls across the touchline for a throw-in. Throw taken quickly. Here is the Eagles club. They're trying to mount an attack. Ball cut inside. Miss pass there. And it's going to be nice to pass. Here is Keanley again. He's been taken down, but what? Well, it's going to be his second
Red card.
Second yellow card. Second yellow card.
Red card. Off the field.
Well, he's going to the AR again.
See you on your AR.
I am not too sure, but that's plain to see. He did take down the player.
Take him down.
And not only taking down the player, he was the last line of defense as well. So I'm not too sure.
Red line.
Let's see. I guess. Brown can consider himself very unfortunate because
the linesman make it easy for Brown.
Brown
Lucky.
certainly can consider himself very, very fortunate there because the player there.
But that was a goal scoring opportunity.
It was, but he did take the player down, and I'm not too sure why he was not giving his marching orders. But that's another topic for another day. We have gone past the halfway stage. It is going to be a free kick there to the attackers.
Who's going to hit that
Real
one?
good position. Well,
We've got
Terrence Castle-Rogers. We've got Keon Lee. We've got Tyreek Joseph there. So, Castle won't be taking the free kick. It appears as though that Joseph might be taking the kick. He didn't take a good one the first time, so let's see if he can get this one over the wall, or whether it's just a dummy there. Maybe it's going to be Keon. Well,
I told you what a horrible kick.
that one is not good at all. They did not make good use of that spot kick. Absolutely.
Deep too much.
Yeah, did not make good use of that spot kick. Here is, I'm not too sure why what Lee was doing there. He might have burnt out. He might have burnt out a piece of his side here. Here is Khalid Brooks. Finds Joseph. Good shift move there. He goes across to Thompson. Thompson. Again, a powder puff shot and goal. That won't really bother keeper Thompson there. He boots the ball upfield. And here is Mason. Clearance there. Here is Lee. Lee back to Centerval Duke. Duke finds Brooks. Here is outside.
Yeah, the flag went up first, but
Yes, he was outside.
what is going on with Brown and Keanu? What is going on?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know, but Brown is stepping on rough ground.
All Brown.
Him at all costs.
Well, if I were Kean, for sure, I would have been playing him to get his second yellow card. That's what Kean should do. I wouldn't be is to cutting inside on his preferred left foot, but well done to Charles there with an opportunity, and the ball still not out of the woods and eventually cleared away there but living dangerously. The attackers, I had the stroke of the
I think that should be
halftime,
halftime.
just just pulling themselves out of the bag there. But that was an opportunity that should have seen the Eagles claw taking the lead. Charles missing an easy sitter. There goes the halftime whistle. At halftime, it is 0-0 between these two teams in a highly competitive, highly charged atmosphere here at the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center. Eagles Club versus the Attackers FC, and you can see that the tempers are flaring out there in this highly charged encounter. Remy, your final words before we take it back to Master Control.
Yes, Tony, it has been a very much exciting one. Both teams had fair chances, I would say. I think they had even Steven. We'll have to wait and see in the second half what's going to happen between the both teams. Attackers looking for 3 points tonight. The Eagles Club looking for 3 points. And they had chances. They had opportunities. And they go to halftime at 0-0. We'll have to wait and see what happened in second half, Tony. But it's going to be exciting because both teams are pretty much on a high range of winning.
Certainly, thank you, Minute there. Do come back with us in about 8 minutes or so when we bring you this highly charged second half. Eagles Club versus the Attackers FC. Live action here at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium. Round 2, just after the Easter break. Back to Master Control. Come back. We're into the second half of our midweek match. Third game of the second round. The Eagles Claw versus the Attackers FC. Attackers FC playing in the blue and the black shorts. The Eagles Claw in the all green. And you've seen a substitute been made. That looks like Craig Clark coming on. And to see one of the players would have gone off. So, as I said, welcome back to the Minute Man. Remy, we certainly be looking to the first half ended real
A lot of drama.
some energy. And here is the ball being pushed over, and Chadwick is been adjudged to be in an offside position. And so, as both of these two teams look to get the 3 points, I will certainly show that we're going to see more fireworks before this match end here this evening, Remy.
Yes, indeed. I must say, Tony, because of what we see in the first half, I get the feeling that whoever scored first could win the game, could take the game out. But it's an even Steven in both teams. Both teams have same leverage.
It's a good pass from Reed. Reed goes across the field. Sean Brown, who certainly a real blessed man in my books to be on the field, clears. He's wearing is that number 18 and number 16 shirt. There. Number 18 shirt, Nicholson Dushenko. Here's a cross, cleared, eventually cleared away there. Still not out of the woods. Loses the ball there, but tackled there by that of Philmin Robinson. Here is Naldo Charles, who had a really sitter in the dying moments of the half. Again, is probably not having enough men forward. Eagles Claw electing to go to the back. Here is a cross coming through. This could be dangerous. Dangerous.
Penalty.
And it's a penalty.
Gomez take down the guy.
Yes, a penalty there.
Wow.
And Stewie.
He took down Stewie.
Yes. Gomez coming across. I don't think he has any
He came too aggressive.
don't think he has any excuse there. So
It was a goal scoring opportunity.
Eagles Claw looking to open the
Account
account here
against a very good goalkeeper.
See special. They've been very, very animated. They know that one goal can really seal this match. And I guess he's saying there, you see that one, but you didn't see the one for
Wrong.
yes. So who's going to take the free kick? Naldo Charmaine Charles. Naldo is over the ball. Here is Naldo. And the goal. Easy peasy.
But why Gomez did that?
Yes, easy goal there from Naldo to give the Eagles Claw the opening goal in the 49th minute of play. There, it's 1-0 in favor of the Eagles Claw, and that one really coming on a soft penalty there. Gomez aggressively there, taking down Sean Brown when he was going nowhere to goal. Remy.
Yes, indeed, Tony. As you said, it was a soft one, but with the experience Gomez had, I thought he would have maybe, saved this one without resulting in a penalty. But good attack from the Eagles Claw.
Shenko clears. And here is Robinson. Eventually picking up a throw-in, looking to see who that other youngster there. He's wearing the number 1 shirt. Oh, that's Thomas. Daniel Thomas wearing the number 1 shirt.
Robinson displaying a lot of skills, Tony.
Yeah. Here is Jeffords. Jeffords got away there from the player here. And this time the ball goes into touch for a throw-in. So Remy, the attackers will certainly need to push if they need to get anything out of this match, anything at all. They'll need to push for the forward now. So we've got a game on our hands. No more defensive football. Here is Brooks to Mason. Mason finds Centerval Duke over there on the far side. Chipping through to Lee there, who has gone in a more of a central striking. Well, he's still playing over on the far side, but this time found himself more centrally. Here is a good pass there, but Khalid there struggling a bit and looking more like a master. This could be an opportunity.
What kind of opportunity is that when he kicked the ball so hard? Khalid like he want to score in Webster Park.
Well, that ball should have been in the back of the net.
That's right. It should have
Khalid
been there.
had an easy opportunity.
With nobody on him.
All he had to do is just chipped it to goal.
Yeah. He just kicked without no direction.
Could have been easily been an equalizer there, but again, opportunity going to begin there for the attackers. 1-0 from the penalty spot. Charmaine Charles beating the custodian there in Randy Gomez after he would have taken out the attacker there in Stuart Murray, giving away a penalty. Here is Thomas, pushes the ball upfield, and the ball comes all the way. Frustration clearance there from Javier Brooks.
Well, that cannot help you, attackers' frustration. You have to play the game, and you had an opportunity there to score. You guys had to play it on the field.
I see the flag going up, but the referee has not acknowledged. You see a weak clearance there. Picking up is the man himself, Vashan. Push the ball upfield, Thompson, but find Deshenko. Deshenko find Robinson. Robinson there almost loses it and still has possession. Robinson still has possession, gets to two players and trying to come away there and taking out Casa Rogers this
Veteran
time.
Casa Rogers.
And so again, we will see some real heat. Good true pass there. Here is Lee trying to get past Brown. He can't get past Brown.
Hey,
that match is
wrong
not
score,
over.
Wrong score, His team scores. So not
that
today.
match is not over yet. I can tell you there, Remy. Good move there from Joseph. And a poor pass there from Castle Rogers. Not sure it's a poor pass, just a little too hard, and it doesn't end. But Reed was not really looking for the pass as well. But maybe just a little overhit there from Rogers. Here is Thomas. He's blocked.
What I can tell you, Tony, is that the Eagles squad is going to defend with all what they have.
Well,
notice they would have like 6, 7, 8 men defending when the ball is on their half.
They're still looking to at least go on the offensive, so they are not satisfied with that 1-goal lead. Almost look like a foul show. Shenko puts the ball upfield, finds the head of Brooks. Joseph loses out. Here is Rogers. Rogers can't control. Robinson picks up, finds Thompson. Thompson cuts inside. Here is Robinson again. And Special clears the ball ferociously upfield. Controlled there by Spooney. Spooney goes forward and Lee has space. Lee has space. A nice cut in and
great save. Great save, Tony.
Team shot there from Khalid Brooks. But it was a good move there from Vashan to Keon Lee. And Lee squaring it back for Brooks. Brooks should have really put his boot to the ball. Couldn't do so. Just into tame shot in the end to the hands. But here is the Eagles claw trying to get goal number 2. Jeffers. Stewie crosses, headed away there for Rogers, Brooks. Rogers. Here is Lee. Well, Reed And the ball goes all the way back there to the goalkeeper there in goal. And he is wearing that number 69, yes. Number 69 in goalkeeper. Here is the Eagles club. Number 69, but
Shot
and well, maybe they're looking to increase their numbers.
Is that Craig?
Yeah, Craig is on, yes.
For the halftime. In halftime
Yes.
he came in.
It's Reichel Cyril in goal. Yes, Reichel Cyril.
Doing a great job so far. He's made some great saves.
Number 69 shot, yes. Cricketer, we know him to be as well. Here is Deshenko. Finds Thomas. Thomas cuts inside to Samuel. Samuels cuts back. Finds Robinson. Robinson goes to Jeffers. Jeffers cuts around, but overdoing it.
Too much.
And Joseph picks up. Brooks. Khalid Brooks. Francis and Brooks. Ball is still in play, but not to show Khalid does get to that one. Khalid and plays it outside.
Sad attackers don't have much on the bench, but Khalid is born.
Well, they've got
Oh yeah, you got this guy here.
Finley.
Got Finley. Oh, they have a healthy bench. They also have Chinese.
Yes.
They got a healthy
Well,
bench.
Chinese plays for the Eagles club.
Sorry. But Finley.
Good move. Here is two players. And the player going down.
Yes,
Is that an infringement? That is not inside the area?
Outside the box.
Wow. That one
Would
was
you-
close.
Would you think Finley is nursing some of an injury or so? That's why he's not being implemented?
Finley?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I think he probably just came,
Okay, so they're saving him still. Khalid can still.
but he certainly has a lot more pace than Khalid,
Will
and
make a difference, though.
maybe can probably make a difference, yes. We see Khalid going in central defense, and we do.
Now, goal or heads?
Well, Joseph will try to see if he can beat the goalkeeper from there, but measuring his mark and doesn't look as comfortable as one would want him to be. Shot! Goal! Well, I did say he didn't look as comfortable, but the young man was as comfortable as can be. He just got rocket of a shot in the goal. Keeper, I don't think he saw that one, but good free kick there from Tyreek Joseph to equalize in the 58th minute of play. So we're all back square here again at 1 goal apiece, Remy. Good strike and goal.
Game on. That's what you call it. Game on. I thought that Cyril did not position himself properly. He was still kind of, not focused that there's a free kick right on the end of the box. Didn't even talk to his line, the wall to maybe shift. They kind of catch him surprisingly there.
So
But it was a good goal.
all squared here. Francis comes to Thomas. Thomas is confronted there by Brooks and can't control the ball. Well, it did eventually touch Brooks. It's going to be a throw-in. Shenko Joseph.
That's when they're going to be calling fault for him.
Here is Joseph, the goal scorer, but Robinson picks up. He finds Craig Clark over there on the far side.
Yeah, look, would be outside. Okay.
The chip coming over, and that one is going to roll over the touchline, the goal line easily for a throw-in. So we're back to square one, Remy. All to play here for these two teams. Here is Jeffords trying to get a hold of the ball. Can't do so. Khalid Brooks. Not cleared well. Jeffords. He pushes it to, that's Stewie. Stewie not passing the ball as well as he was like. Here is, that looks like Lee again. Good move there. But Brown again.
They got something.
Here is Rogers. Passes quickly there to Joseph, the goal scorer. A good move. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. And goal! Goal! The Manchester making the pass there. Catching the defenders there for the Eagles club. Napping, sleeping, in bed, covered up, all covered over under the sheets. And it was coolly slatted away there from Reed. Really took his time, wasn't bothered at all. No one chased back at all. And
Keeper didn't zone him though.
he easily, well, it would have been hard for the keeper to really come because the keeper was almost on his line actually. And just like that, the attackers has gone ahead 2-0 in the, that would have been the 61st minute of play, Remy.
Very good goal. It found the Eagles Club fast asleep, I would say, because in that high-intensity game, Tony, you cannot fall asleep on the wheel. Because I thought the defenders was not looking at that pass created by the attackers.
Good work.
It was a true pass, but nobody see that.
Good work there from Special Brooks. He's motoring up the line now. Cut out there by the Eagles Club. Jeffords dispossessed there by Spooney. Ball has been booted across the center of field. Thomas picks up, finds Deshenko. Deshenko goes inside, headed away there by Special Brooks. And
outside flag.
Offside.
That was a late call, Tony.
Yes, very late.
I still can't get over that true pass that found the Eagles Club defense line just standing.
Well,
telling you.
just there. Here is Rogers. Here is attackers again, trying to mount the attack, but cut out there. Thomas picks the ball up, trying to find Charles, but only finds the boot there of Brooks. Casa, dangerous pass, but helped out there, and in the end, he's been infringed. Kind of well could turn with that one, but yes. So just giving it off just a little bit too quickly there. Terrence Castle Rogers almost playing Joseph in some trouble there. But and here we going to see a substitute is going to be made. That looks like, is that the man Joseph Tazi over there?
Khalid going off and Finley coming.
Well, we're seeing two substitute.
Tazi must have come in.
Yes, Tazi.
Who take the ticket off?
Come on.
Number 1.
Well, it looks though. Yes, so Thomas, the youngster, he wasn't playing too bad, but here is across there. Lee shot, but can't wrap his foot around it. Good effort there from Keon there, but maybe just a little bit too hard. Can't really wrap his foot around that one, and it goes across the goal line for a goal kick. So the man Finley has come on. He's very powerfully stocky built, speedy Finley. Here is Joseph Tazi getting his first touch. And, well, a foul there, Remy. Looks like, yes.
Soft one. No, outside flag.
Offside.
Offside.
So 64 minutes, well, into the 65th minute of play. It's 2-1, and those 2 goals are for the attackers coming very quick in
Very
quick
fast.
succession.
Very fast.
Here's a terrible pass given away there. Chadwick trying to pass, but he doesn't pass the ball as well as sometimes how he finishes, and attackers coming away with it. Finley with his first touch, giving it away there. And here is an opportunity. Tackled away, and that's going to be
Nothing.
the corner kick.
Yeah,
Certainly,
corner kick. Well, good design tackle. Well designed tackle.
Is it Casa who tackled the ball?
No,
Thompson.
Thompson, one of them. Yeah,
Yes.
but it was a good one.
It was a good tackle, yes.
Yeah,
good tackle. But danger was there.
In the box. But
Yes.
you know, sometimes you have to make that drastic decision. You have to decide whether you're going to take the chance or not, especially in the box.
Yeah. Well.
Wow. Attackers would be very happy with where they are now, knowing how things was for them earlier.
Well, they certainly went behind 1-0, but in less than 5 minutes, pulled back 2 goals quickly. You see a corner kick taken, heads going up, Casa heads going up, shot! But over the bar, an opportunity there for the player there. That looks like Robinson, yes. Yeah, had an opportunity there, but couldn't finish it.
They need to feed Finley with a lot of balls.
Jeffers been bundled off the ball and picks up an infringement. So the intensity for sure is going to go up now for the Eagles club. They have found themselves trailing behind and certainly looking to see whether or not they can get back one of these goals, maybe. 67 minutes of play. Here's a free kick taken. Nicely controlled there. And a good acrobatic attempt there from Naldo. Naldo, when he has had his good days, has been a very prolific scorer, but always has the knock that he doesn't work as hard and exhibit his talent as he could. But when he's unsung, certainly can finish with the best of them. Here is he again. Naldo picks the ball up, cuts inside. Naldo, well, goes across, and Chad Samuels is in an offside position.
In there for man. He wasn't looking for that pass. He was just standing there.
Good friend Porty says that he's a very consistent finisher.
Well, not tonight.
But
Not tonight.
he is
He's a punisher now.
not getting onto the balls as much as he's like. Here is the man Spoonie. Good pass over there to Kean Lee. Good pass. Lee picks up, pushes it inside. Nice to Joseph. No, Joseph has a shot! And a pragmatic save there from the goalkeeper.
But he hurt himself.
Michael Cyril really
he's on
keeping
his feet.
team
Wow.
in this game here, man. Just, that's a brilliant save, Remy.
It was a deflection from one of the defenders, and he did the finishing off. It was destined for goal, eh? Very good save. He's been having a good night.
Here is the corner kick coming over.
Another save again.
Punches it away. Here's the
Another
Sheko.
save again.
Pushed it this time for a throw-in. So attackers really mounting the attack. Attackers attacking and looking to see how best they can at least get back on tab with.
They just want to secure the game. 2-1 is for them is not enough. They just want to seal the deal.
Getting some statistics there from Cal about the Masters game played over the weekend, but at the moment don't think we're doing the sports program this evening. Certainly read that next week, God's willing.
But it was a good Masters approach from the Trinidad and Tobago team. They did come, and they had fun.
Yes, here is Joseph for attackers. Pushes it over to Kean Lee again. Good ball there, Lee. Really getting the better there of Craig Clark. Lee and Sean Brown
Couldn't pass Brown.
going across and clearing. But I'm certainly sure that Lee will be holding his cool now because his team is in the ascendancy and he won't want to jeopardize that as well. And like I said, if I was him, I would be playing Sean Brown to get his next card for sure.
But at the same time, he don't get hurt, so you have to be very cautious too.
Yes,
You get hurt, you miss a game, that's a problem, right?
certainly. So here is corner kick, nicely floated over,
No one there.
but beats, well, does find Finley now. Finley cuts past the player there in Stewie, but he's been bundled over very quickly, Stewie. Fast, but not as fast as the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in.
Stewie is having a tough day, but he did give them a penalty to make them cheer on. He did get the Eagles claw into a good goal.
He's one of those players who needs the two passes for him to run onto.
Yeah, he's playing with a different team now.
From the,
From the Ducks, he would have get that.
here is Samuel again. Samuel.
No help.
Looking for help. Well, and eventually blocked there. Ball goes across the goal line for a corner kick for the Eagles claw. And
It's going, just to say, Tony, it's going to be hard for Stewie now. He's in a new team. He has to get accustomed to the players. Whereas with the Ducks team, he just left. He would have been getting a lot of cushion passes.
well,
He didn't have to work so hard, but now he have to work his way now.
maybe that's what he wanted.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's a different team. So he'll have to practice along with them to get things going his way.
Now he's over the ball to take a corner kick. There's a corner kick coming up.
Good one.
Gomez
Good save.
really collecting well. Gomez coming and really clutching the ball very well there. Tosses it out quickly there to Keon Lee. Lee cuts inside, finds Spoonie. Spoonie can't control. The ball is booted upfield by Sean Brown. And Charles lazily walking back there. And playing keep up with it is the player there in Gomez. I probably guess he don't want another call. Here is Thompson quickly from Brooks. Brooks returned the favor. Here is Kali.
But he got Finley. Brooks need to look for Finley.
Here is the Eagles claw regaining possession. Samuel trying to get past Thompson. Partially does so, but Thompson recovers well. And the Spoonie coming away with the ball. Samuel just pushes Spoonie out of the way. And there is the team pass there. Coming in there. Francis trying to push the ball inside there. But not players not pushing forward and not getting upfield. Gomez boots the ball upfield and Francis miss kicks. And Finley has a lot of speed, cuts around and trying to find Lee. Finley could have taken some time with the ball.
The youngster.
Here is Robinson. Cut out there by Centerval Duke. Who's had a good game over there? Remy Centerval Duke has had a good game over there, playing defense there for the.
No, he's been having a great time. He's played well all night. So do Mason, I thought that the Eagles claw started very well with Chadwick creating some opportunities. I thought he didn't pass the ball enough. And they had something good going, some good rhythm, but they've lose it a little bit.
Yeah, he started off very, very well, but he has been.
And at present, he's doing too much. It's like he wants to take on the whole
He's
field.
hardly been doing what he is summoned to do here. Here's the ball booted upfield, not going to roll into the hands of Gomez, who will take all day. Can certainly take all day, Randy Gomez, and wisely does so. Tosses it out to Joseph. Joseph goes across field, finally. Lee finds Spoonie. Spoonie goes back to Mason. Mason trying to pass forward, loses out. This could be dangerous, but Mason is running back. The ball crosses. And almost,
You have experience in it. Brooks.
Samuels.
Brooks saved the day.
Well, that ball should have been in the back of the net. Samuel, well, not really his strong. That's not one of his strongest suits, really. He's one of those players who really looks for the ball, runs onto the ball, and shoots the ball.
Run through.
Right. Yeah,
But he
it's
should have scored that goal.
bad pass there from Lee. Cleared. It's Joseph Tazi who's on the field. Here is Samuels again. He's dispossessed
Samuel's doing too much.
again.
Why did they only give Finney the ball?
Well,
Good
this
pass.
time Finley has the ball and has acres of space in front of him. Chips it over nicely. Ball falls for Reed. Finley cleans up well. Here is Joseph. Joseph goes across field to Casa. Casa to Joseph. Goes past the Shenko and shoots a shot, but
Finley giving up the ball too fast, Tony.
that's not
What
going
is
to-
he running from? He afraid the attack? He's quick.
Well,
He got space to run.
it's a little less than a quarter of an hour to go. It's still all 2-1 here in favor of the Attackers FC. And this one has really been an exciting encounter so far. Again, the Attackers. Here is Lee. Goes across field. Finds Reed, but it's offside. Reed, offside.
Good game so far. Nice crowd at the Raymond Gishat Stadium. As you know, there's more football action coming up this weekend. I'm sure
Yes.
Tony will highlight everyone on that.
And we've got games coming up this weekend for sure, Remy. And,
Exciting ones too, like tonight.
well,
Will be a corner kick for the Attackers.
so on April 15th at 6 p.m., it's the Roaring Lions versus the Uprising. And then the nightcap match features the Ducks United versus the Diamonds FC. The
That's
top of the table.
That's
clash.
Saturday.
Yes, Remy at 8 p.m. And corner kick taken quickly. Heads going up. And the shot in the end. Casa getting ahead on the ball and then getting a shot, but tugs it way across goal. What a good effort there from the old veteran himself there. Getting a header, one most prolific headers of the football here. Casa Rogers in his prime as a striker. Remy wearing a number 9 shirt. He was a deadly finisher.
Good news of that. That was
Yes.
nice. Great guy. Full
So
of discipline too.
the Diamonds will be taking on the Ducks United, the top of the table.
Wow.
Match there, Remy. And then on Sunday, April 16th, we'll see Eagles Claw again versus
Lions.
Limers,
yeah.
and the Spartans versus Western Predators. So those are the matches we have on tab for you coming up this weekend. So exciting football to
For sure,
come
for
for
sure.
sure.
Especially Saturday night.
Yes, again, another
There's the two
change to
top
be
teams
made.
meeting head to head.
Well, Chadwick Samuels is not going to be scoring this evening.
Tell that to Rouse. Call Rouse and tell Rouse for me that Mr. Samuels has retired from scoring tonight. Tell Rouse that for me, please. Anyway, good football so far.
Here is, well, the player just coming on here. Who's that player there? With the number 15 shirt?
15,
Is that number 15?
maybe a new player.
There he's teasing my statistician because he says Chadwick is the most consistent scorer.
Not
yes.
tonight. Oh, number 15. Oh, I forgot his name. He used to play with
Davis.
he used to play with the Attackers, you know.
It was he who played with
Omar used to play with the Attackers. And he
Oh.
joined the Eagles Claw.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Omar, isn't it?
Yes,
Davis.
Omar,
He used to
yes.
be with the Attackers.
Well,
But if he moved on, he trying something different.
Well, you've seen the likes of a couple of guys who were with the attackers going over to the Eagles Claw, and the Eagles Claw. Here is Jeffords. That's not going to beat Gomez from there
Not
one
this
bit,
time.
not at all. And just 11, well, 10 minutes and some. This could be dangerous. Reed has acres of space. He should be cutting inside. Electing to shoot. And fingertip save there, and eventually recovering position nicely there was Raquel Cyril in goal, who has had a really good match in goal, Remy, aside from conceding those 2 goals. Here's Joseph Tazi. Trouble, and goal! Is that the player who just came onto the field, Remy?
What's his number?
Well, that's not Omar for sure, but that player there has
What
just
a great goal. What a great goal.
equalized.
Beating Gomez and equalizing in the 81st minute
Yes, but certainly
Of
some
play.
poor defending there.
by the attackers. They found them asleep.
Yes, falling asleep there. Had one player behind there. That is Javil Brooks, and he was facing 2 attackers. And Joseph Tazi made a good pass. And in the end, the finish was made.
And the attackers is making a sub.
Maybe a little too late. That sub probably should have been coming
Oh, they're
because
bringing in this guy. What's his name again, man? Jamaican guy.
Centre Balduke certainly was nowhere to be found there at all, Remy.
Well,
And there's
he
2
get-
players.
He get burned off.
So
No
Denzel
fitness.
maybe just not pulling the trigger as quickly as he should have, because the players who they are all at sea over there. And maybe 14 all is over point, Remy.
I mean, the attackers is leading 2-1. I mean, what could be in their mind at this stage of the game than to defend at all costs in terms of being focused? You can't fall asleep behind there, brother.
Here's a cross coming through.
Opportunity!
Shot! And
Powder puff.
France is not taking any chance at all here, but the goalkeeper could have easily collected that one. Probably not as good communication between the 2 players there.
But the shot at goal was too soft.
Certainly a powder puff shot for real. That
And he
ball
had
should have
time.
been
He had
pouring
time.
into the back of the net there, past the goalkeeper there in Cyril. But they've got a corner, and still an opportunity.
And they have 2 defenders marking 1 guy.
Corner kick taken. The control. Eagles clock and mountain attack, but Stewie Charles cuts inside, finds Jeffords. Jeffords goes nicely over there to Joseph Tazi. Mason is chasing for all his worth. Tazi shoulders Mason away from the ball. The ball is still Eagles claw. Eventually ball roll into the hands of the goalkeeper there. But good promising attack there from the Eagles claw, Remy.
Oh, yeah, indeed. They are launching an attack. It's like the final phase of attack.
Well, Stewie.
On his left foot.
Stewie.
Stewie had all chance to shoot on his left foot.
Here is a bad pass there from Jabil Brooks.
Too soft. He's begging.
That's not going to go your
Too
way,
soft.
son. Casa Rogers pulls back and loses out. Casa, this could be trouble. But good defending there by Jabil
Experience,
Brooks.
national level
Good
defender.
defending there by Jabil Brooks. Getting it away there after Casa just taking a little too long on it there. And so,
Well,
under some pressure is the attackers. Cross coming in. Gomez going up and collecting the ball. Here is Finley. Finley has acres of space. Now he can certainly use, and not player not no talking in between the players at all there. Winning it there is the Eagles claw, and they too themselves look like they have run out of gas. Here's a clearance. Craig boots the ball upfield. Joseph Tazi and Mason is still over there.
that's not Mason, eh? That's not Mason.
That Mason.
That's
That's
a
the
new-
new,
that's a new guy
player
that
that
come
came out. Okay,
Yeah.
certainly look as in some torrid time over there. With the
Trying to get his number. I know his name. I just forgot.
Kimran Tash.
Kimran, yeah.
Yes.
Cameron or
Yeah.
Kimran?
Nice
Hey!
cross, but
Who's there?
Reed looked as though he's pulled up. Sean Brown clears very well. But that was a dangerous pass there.
And no one was there.
Yes, I'm looking to see whether Finley, who just came on, should have been running onto that ball. Into the 86th minute of play.
Finley look like he's tired already.
Here's a cross going up from Cyril coming out, and so it's the fittest of the fittest here. Headed away nicely there for Javil Brooks. Here is Mason trying to find Lee, but Craig is there. Boots the ball
Craig
upfield.
playing well.
Craig, but Tash cuts inside, passes to Gomez. Gomez quickly goes to that's of Lee. Lee trying to go to the player over there. That looks like Reed, but can't do so. In the meantime, sure taken quickly. Here is Joseph Tarzik. Cuts the ball and inside.
Stewie.
And,
Wrong person. Too slow.
Stewie. Well, it's not that he's too slow. But he has that favored left foot to pass to Craig, but Tash clears now inside. Here is some good work there by Reed. Reed still with it. Reed still with it. Nice dip of the shoulder. Nicely done there. Rogers, nice move. And that player certainly would have been in an offside
Outside
position,
for
yes.
sure. But why they are not looking for Finley?
Here's the Eagles claw again. Is someone going to get the tiebreaker here? Naldo cuts inside, but Thompson picks up.
Flag up in the air. Flags in the air. Oh, offside. If this game were to draw, Tony, which I don't think it might draw, but if it draw, I would have given the man of the match to the Eagles Club
Meantime,
goalkeeper.
the card has been given to Craig Clark, it looks like, for what I don't know.
What are your contenders for man of the match?
Giving it to the goalkeeper.
For the Eagles Club.
Well, he certainly.
Yeah, I would go along that road. Did very well. Excitement and the saves.
Another substitute. Well,
That's if it go to a draw. Or if the Eagles Club win,
I'm not too sure why
he would have
Denzel
to
is
get it.
coming on, but
because he took up who he took up Mason,
Reed.
and I guess he want to make a difference. He want to make a difference.
His first touch.
I'm happy to see him playing football though. Been through a lot of injuries.
Here is Charles. Stewie. Does get past Thompson. Stewie crosses.
No one there.
But no one is there. Good move there from Stewie. Don't have the. Here is Denzel booting the ball up.
There's a chance. Tap. What is
good
that?
Goalkeeping there by Michael Cyril, but I think Joseph there has his legs spent for the day. Here's a cast coming through. Gomez coming quickly and picking up, tosses out the ball quickly. There finds Lee, cuts across Craig Clark, and Clark boots the ball into touch for a throw-in through, taken quickly. Here is Denzel. He goes across field, but
Can't kick.
This could be trouble here. Nice cut out there from Thompson. Still not out of the woods. Thompson playing with it, loses out. Stewie. And in the end, can't effect the pass into the 98th minute of play. Remy, here
I
is
see 5 minutes overtime.
Casa. Back to Spoonie back to Casa. Well, what did
Casa
he
is
do?
not too happy.
Why did he call the ball back?
Advantage, come on.
Well,
No advantage here?
if I was Denzel boot the ball upfield for what I don't know. And he just this could be trouble. Stewie. But Jabil Books is a little bit more wise and has more guile. Cuts the ball out well. Here
Finley
is
outside.
boots the ball upfield to Joseph. Needs some help. Brown. Spoonie. Finds Rogers. Back to Lee. Cuts around. Comes to Thompson. Rashid Thompson. Thompson goes across field for what I don't know, but cleared up there for Spoonie. Recovers nicely and again stops the pass from going there to the player there in Lee. Here is Charles. Naldo Charles trying to break the deadlock. Shot and goal. Good effort there from Charmaine Charles. But in the end, the ball goes wide.
4 minutes, 5 minutes?
Well,
I think 5.
There's another substitute. So ringing in the substitute is the Eagles' claw. He's got a really solid bench. Who's coming off? Well, Joseph Tazi looked like he has pulled up. Chinese getting a little meat of the morsel here. Chinese. I'm certainly saying, well, I probably could have been helping attackers now, Remy. Here is Lee. Not good decision making there.
Why they can't find Finley? I don't know why.
The young man there, Vashan. But I must say, Kian has had a very good game today. Kian, he's been in the wars with Sean Brown and has really played very stoutly. Here is he again. Kian Lee picks the ball up, crosses, and eventually cleared away there and bundled off the ball. There is Taj Kimran Taj. Here is the man Chinese, K. Kabi, picking it up. And the ball's been booted upfield there for Stewie. Stewie's been dispossessed, but recovers possession. Finds Naldo. And Naldo trying to cut the ball back inside, but not on the same page. Here is Denzel. Denzel looking for some help. Boots the ball way over onto the final heads of Sean Brown. Picked up there by Vashan Hodge. Vashan Hodge goes into Joseph. Back to Vashan Hodge. Comes to nice dummy there from Denzel and making a rubbish pass there. Finley. Here is still Finley. Picks up position again. Just boots the ball over. Here is Jeffers.
But I guess Finley don't train. Finley don't have nothing in his feet. Finley can't kick the ball hard.
It's going
Denzel
to be
do the best he can, but
that's
all over.
That's it there, Remy. And deservedly, both teams really getting a share of the spoils here. But
who they get to now, though?
Quite an entertaining match. Who they get to
now, though?
He's
the one that scored the second goal?
2 goals, yeah.
He scored 2 goals for the second goal.
Probably,
2 goals because he got a penalty.
Yes. But could have certainly gone to the goalkeeper because he really saved the day, Remy.
I would have given it to the Eagles club goalkeeper.
Yeah, he really did very well.
Oh, you know how much goals this man saved tonight?
But all in all, it's the end of the match, and at the end of the 90 minutes plus stoppage time, It's 2 goals apiece between the Eagles Claw and the Attackers FC. So point apiece, man of the match, Charmaine Charles. Naldo scored 2 goals, and good work there for the young man. Your final thoughts there, Remy, before we hand you back to Master Control.
Yes, it was a very good game. Both teams played well. As we said before, it was an even Steven into the second half, and then we see goals coming fast for the Attackers, and then Eagles Claw did get a penalty in the first half, and then Naldo scoring a second goal. So all in all, it was a great game, Tony, and I did enjoy it. And I was supporting the both teams. Either team, to me, I think the best thing was to share the points. And Tony, I believe we have a big weekend ahead of us. The Ducks and definitely the Ducks and the Diamonds is going to be the talk of the tongue over that weekend. And we're also looking for the Lions, and they're there. They're in third position, I want to say. They are coming, and the Spartan, you said the Uprising and the other team. So you just tell the folks what's happening this weekend. And all in all, it was a great game.
Yes, the Ducks can go to 25 points. The Diamonds can go to 24 points. The Lions, they can go to 22 points because at the moment they are on, 18 points. No, they can go to 18 points, yes. To 21. So all to play for over the course of this coming weekend. We are happy that you were able to join us this evening for live coverage here from the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. On behalf of Remy Millett, this is Tony Fleming and AI live coverage of live action here, bidding you good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And join us again this coming weekend when we bring you more exciting matches. Until then, back to Master Control.